Hello, my name is Reed Acuff, and today I'm going to explain how to do question 5 on the midterm exam. Question 5 asks you to assume that you have two strings named course and status. You are supposed to write a boolean expression that evaluates to true if course is equal to 13 CSCI 1301 and status is not inactive. To do this, you are supposed to write a boolean expression. You do not need to write a complete if statement. You are just writing what the if statement would be looking for if you had one. To compare strings for equality, you can use the equals method or the compare to method. Either will work, but you cannot use equals equals. Equals equals is only used for comparing primitive data types, and comparing strings will not work. It does not work for strings. To see if the status is not active, you use an exclamation point before the exact same two methods, the dot equals method or the compare to method.
Oh, I have a question. So let's go back one slide.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between the equals method and the compare to method?
The difference between the equals method and the compare to method is that the compare to method returns an integer. It returns 0 or 1. It would be 1 if it doesn't equal 1301, and it would be 0 if it is correct. Or do I have that backwards?
No, it returns 0 if nothing is different.
Oh, okay. It returns 0 if nothing is different.
It can return a value that's negative. It returns an integer. It could be a negative value, 0, or a positive value. And compare to is used a lot when you want to place things in an order, in sorted order. So apple compared to bear gives you a -1 because A and B, the difference between those two characters is 1. So, but bear to apple gives you a +1. Okay.
So
I think that's a little bit more than what we need to put on this slide.
No, okay. We can just say that for just the dot equals method, you would get a boolean. It would say either true or false, and then the compare to would simply return an integer value.
Yes. Okay, that's good.
Okay. And so to see if status is not active, you would use an exclamation point. You would use either one of the same two methods. You would use the dot equals or the compare to. But note that the exclamation point is what reverses the logic so that you will get what you are looking for. When afterwards you have to combine these into one expression. So if you were going to use the equals method, it would look like this. You would have first that your course dot equals the CSCI 1301, and then you would have the and symbol. You would use that twice, and then you'd have the second part that says that status is not equal to inactive with the exclamation point.
Okay.
So that's it.